Good morning. My name is Sarah. If you are new here, if you're returning, welcome back. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday, I usually film Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but yesterday I had doctor's appointments pretty much all morning, and then I got home and it was nap time, and I just didn't feel like getting the camera out. But anyway, yesterday it was like in the mid to high 90s. It was so hot. We were outside for like an hour and a half and dying. And today it's like chilly. My windows are open. I'm wearing a sweater and long pants. I kind of want to put socks on. I don't know exactly what the temperature is. I don't have my phone with me. It's in the other room. But when I open my windows, the like our thermostat is showing that it's 63 degrees in here. So it's pretty chilly. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you along for the day as always. Right now it's 9:17. The boys are showering with Anthony. In the summertime, he goes to work later because he works later into the evening, and he's been having some really long days, so he's still here. He'll leave, I don't know, in an hour or so, and then I don't believe he'll be home for dinner. You guys don't see all of my rambling because I do cut things out and I realize, like, why am I talking about this? Or I'll start to chat at the camera and realize, oh, I'm going to be doing like vacuuming, for example. While I'm vacuuming, I'll do a voiceover and I'll talk about what I just thought about talking about to you right here, if that makes sense. So somehow I sit down to film an intro and like my camera right now says that I have been recording for over 8 minutes. So hopefully you guys haven't actually had to watch 8 minutes of me rambling, but let's just go ahead and get on with our day. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Instead of socks, I decided to go with my fuzzy slippers. First, starting out making that last little gift bag. I actually had to end up making one more because he had more people show up, which is awesome that more people were interested, wanted to participate, and they were really happy with them. They liked them a lot. And then I was just getting Anthony's lunch ready for him, and we had some pizza sauce, and so I thought I'd go ahead and make him a pizza sandwich. Typically, I make this like a grilled cheese, but I didn't know how well that would keep, so I decided to just do a sandwich with pizza sauce, Parmesan cheese, sliced cheddar cheese, pepperonis, and I would not recommend. Anthony said that when it was lunchtime that the bread had gotten pretty soggy. So this is a good sandwich if you, again, make it like a grilled cheese, but definitely don't recommend packing it in a lunch like this. I can't find our little containers that we had that have like the sandwich compartment. No idea where they went after we moved. I need to look for them again, but just putting these in a lunch bag with ice packs and then some other snacks in there, cottage cheese, a spoon obviously for that, a protein bar, and then I also made him a protein coffee this day. Come closer, dance for me. Easy tiger, easy, let your hair. And then I was going to make this cake baked oatmeal. The recipe will be linked down in the description. I did half the recipe, and I'm glad I did because my family did not like it. I didn't eat any of it, but they didn't like it. Also, here really quick, I am testing these eggs to see if they are good or not. So just filling the measuring cup with water and then dropping the eggs in. If they sink to the bottom, they are good. If they float to the top, they are bad. Don't use them. But on this oatmeal cake thing, I decided to do strawberries on the top. Ryder said he didn't like the smell of it. Noah took one bite and said yucky. Anthony said it wasn't sweet, like at all. It was very plain and not sweet. So, yeah, I'm glad I have the recipe because it unfortunately ended up getting tossed. So I can't recommend this one to you. But again, the recipe will be down below if you're wanting to give it a try. But pretty much you just mix all the ingredients, put it in a 9x13 dish, put whatever toppings you want on top. I did strawberries, and then bake it. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. I did so much laundry this day. So we had gotten some more clothes from the gal that we have gotten all of our hand-me-down clothes from. And this time it was mostly like winter coats and then a few sweatpants. So I was getting those washed because I do like to wash them all before I put them in our storage containers. And then I had also started a laundry the night before I had done a load. So that's what I'm folding right now as the first load is going in. I'm glad I stayed on top of like folding it all day so that it wasn't quite so much at the end. You'll see I do a little more laundry again later, and I was happy. Future Sarah was happy with past Sarah for just getting it done.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it?
When I came down here, I noticed that the playroom was an absolute disaster. It has not been like this. I'm not even kidding. It's probably been a month since it's gotten this bad. And the boys have been doing such a good job helping. But I just thought that a mom clean would be best this day. So I went ahead and did it. Also, I think it's really satisfying to see myself clean their playroom in like a sped up time. Just like watching the mess and then seeing it all slowly be cleaned up. And also you can see I'm tossing stuff. I just throw it across the room if it goes in a different area. But I don't know, this took me, 15 minutes to do all of this, which it felt like a lot longer than that. I definitely need to get down there and shampoo the carpets. I have vacuumed them since this, but that little tea kettle thing, Noah likes to put things in it. So we have like little dinosaurs or the little Paw Patrol pups. He will shove them in that tea kettle. But this is what it looks like when it's done. And I've picked out wall colors, so I'm ready to get started on that. I just have to actually buy the paint and get working on it. And then after I did that, I actually went into Anthony's little game room and cleaned that up for him. I just didn't show you. I didn't want to embarrass him with the space. It really wasn't that bad, but he had some different work bags that had some clothes in there that I don't think that any of them were dirty clothes. They didn't smell bad, but you could just tell that they'd been in there for a while. And everything was so wrinkled. So I just went ahead and pretty much anything that was not put away or hung up in there, I grabbed it out. Also, since the boys shower down here, sometimes their clothes just get thrown around. There were some of their clothes in the bathroom. There's just a lot of laundry to do, and so that's what I worked on pretty much all day long. We just had we just discovered a ground stake in our yard saying that the yard has been treated, but we didn't pay for anybody. Like, we didn't schedule anybody to come out and treat the yard. And so I had to awkwardly call the company and be like, hey, I've never heard of your company ever in my entire life. We just moved to this town not that long ago, but there's a stake in our yard saying it was treated. What's going on? And the guy was like, I'm so sorry. I have no idea. We're not going to charge you, but like, I'm not sure what happened, so I'll figure that out and whatever. We got our yard fertilized and spot treated for weeds, so that's fun. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner. It's just after 4:30. I got this Kevin's honey garlic beef. We have never tried it. I make this, and then I never made that beef, what was it, like beef stir fry last week. So I still have the ramen noodles. I'm going to make those, and then I'm also going to make broccoli. It's going to be a pretty easy meal. The air fryer is going right now. My kids will not eat this, so I'm making them a chicken patty, and they'll have that and some bread, and I'll put broccoli on their plate. They're probably not going to touch it, but yeah. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Very simple. This was dinner. That is actually all that I have for you today. Very short video compared to what I have been doing in the past, but I wanted to share my day, and I didn't actually realize that I was going to be doing so much laundry and how much time it took that day. So I guess this video really is just like a laundry and cleaning motivation video with a recipe thrown in there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. The next video will be much longer. I can promise you that. I can tell just by looking at the clips. Nonetheless, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.